Hey gamers, my name is Mao Arkeo, and today I'm going to show you a jumping path, a shortcut to Adjorgen. To get up here to Adjorgen. Adjorgen, of course, is the mob spotlight that I did in my last video. A great place to go from 500 to 550 gear score watermark. I'm not going to clickbait you here and say 560, 565, because though some of your pieces may get up to 560s, on average, you probably don't want to be here till 560 because the soft cap is 549. And I noticed that in the 550s, things really started to slow down. The camp started to get a lot more inefficient. It started waiting a lot longer for drops and stuff like that. So you really want to pull out of here um, way before most of your gear gets 560. For example, let me pull this up here quick for you. This title that you get, Paladin of Terra, is for 800 mob kills for named Angry Earth. Once you get this title, if you have been doing many Angry Earth kills for named mobs throughout your career, you'd probably be done with the grind by then, to be honest with you. Because at that point, I had 560s for all of my armor. All my weapons were 540, 550, 560. Bar two of them, my sword and mace were 533 or something. That's when I should have left. I didn't. I farmed him for 800 more kills after that, and I think my sword and my hammer only went up to 540, and the rest of it kind of, I got a couple gains here and there, but it really wasn't worth my time at that point. So definitely don't stay here too long, because it really kind of sucks the soul right out of you, I feel. But anyways, the jumping path that I have for you actually takes you from the shrine straight through into this area. Now you could go around. Flesh Immortal did say in his video that you could go around through here, which works. But I kind of feel like this is the straight path. I like this one better. I do like parkour. So if you are a fan of parkour and like to jump, this is definitely the path for you. I'm going to show you in detail because there are some tricky jumps up here. So this one is the first tricky jump. You'd think you'd be able to jump up here, right? Nope, you cannot. So you can either jump here and then jump up there and up, or you can jump up here. I prefer this one because it's a lot easier to pull off. And then this one here. On the left side here, you'd be able to jump up here. So when you get the hang of this, I feel like this is going to be faster than going around. A lot more hassle, I guess, but I like to keep my parkour skills fresh. And I will tell you when we get to the point in the guide where you would meet up with where Flesh Immortal ended up when going around. So you're just going to go along here, and then to get here, we're going to go kind of backwards here because it's the quickest way up. Just going to run along this rock here. See, that's the shrine. This is actually the second prefab that we just jumped from. So it's a reused prefab. I could jump up there and show you that, but I do want to show you that you can jump this way as well. Pretty easy as well. So head on up here, and we're nearing where you would connect up with Flesh Immortal's path, which is right now. As you can see, we're in the area that you would have been if you went around. If I weren't as lazy, I definitely would have timed this, but does it really matter? I don't know. A few seconds here and there. I do want to show you that this can be done straight from the Spirit Path, though, because I think that's kind of neat. And I want to explain guard jumping, because you do have to do this at this point, regardless of which way you went, around or up the parkour path. Oh, looks like I aggroed something. Or not. So, See this little indent here? That's where you're going to try to follow that up. All you're going to do is you're going to take out a melee weapon. You're going to hold guard, hold W, and just spam jump. That's all you got to do. Very easy. But you can't get up that incline there without that technique. And then the rest of it is very simple. You can't jump up there, you're just going to run on this, run around here, and up. And for this one, you do have to guard jump to get up here. So, hold guard, W, jump. Then following an indent of some kind actually helps you jump up quicker. And here we are at Georgian. Easy as that. Anyway guys, that's all I have for you. The next one, I do want to talk about the 550 plus. I'm going to call it an intermission. Once you're done with that Georgian here, and if you did this straight from 60, there are some other things you want to consider on your way up the watermarking, because after a Georgian, things start to drop off in terms of solo camps to increase it even further. Of course, you're going to have Faye the Protector. I'm shaking my head right now because so many people have talked about Faye. I will talk about him, touch on it briefly in the next video, but definitely not going to in-depth guide that one for sure. So if you like this one, guys, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more from me, all you got to do is insert your D into my subscribe button. And I'll see you next time. Peace.